Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I am again with some practice set of grammar. So we'll do transformation of sentences. So the first sentence is I couldn't stop my teeth from chattering as it was very cold. So over here it will be, so here instruction is given as we have to use so and that. So we will say it was so cold that I couldn't stop my teeth from chattering. Okay. Second number. The man had no alternative but to run away. Apart. With apart, we use apart from. Apart from running away, you understand. Comma. We need to put comma. If you don't give comma, it will be marked as wrong. Okay. So apart from running away, the man had no alternative. So we'll just go to the next question. So the third question is, as soon as the vacation begins, my neighbor rushes to the seaside. No sooner. So what we use with the no sooner is did. Did. And with did, we don't use past tense. Okay. Okay, we don't use past tense. With did, we don't use past tense. And after did, we in this type of sentences we use than. It's very important to learn that if there is a sentence with as soon as, we'll always use than in the middle of the sentence. So the sentence formed is no sooner did the vacation begin, comma, than my neighbor rushes to the seaside. Full stop. Now fourth question. Improvement in the field of communication has brought the world to our fingertips. Okay, owing. So with owing we use owing to, owing to owing to the improvement in the field of communication, the world has been brought to our fingertips. Okay, the fifth question. But for the NGO support, the woman would have died. It does not mean that the NGO supported, the woman died. It means that the NGO supported, therefore she could live. So the sentence will be had not the NGO supported her, comma, the woman would have died. Okay? Sixth number. Until she retired last month, she worked in the customer complaint department. Prior, so we have to use prior. Prior to her retirement, to her retirement, we will use retired, so retirement. Prior to her retirement, last month, I'll mark it over here, last month, comma, she worked in the customer complaint department. Okay? Seventh number. The tornado had been ragging for several hours before people were moved to safety. So here the instruction is given. We have to start the sentence with the people. So the people were moved. So I'll mark over here. So first part will be the people were moved to safety, and after that we will put only after. My handwriting is not good at the screen, so please omit it. After the tornado, and the second part will be had been ragging for several hours. Here the ragging will change to ed. Okay. I hope you understand. If you don't understand, please do comment below. Okay. So the eighth number. Jaya Surya is the most aggressive all-rounder that Sri Lanka has ever produced. So with these type of sentences, we know we have to use no other. No other aggressive all-rounder. So we will use the first being no other aggressive all-rounder that Sri Lanka has ever produced as. After this, we'll use as Jaya Surya. Jaya Surya. Okay? No other aggressive all-rounder that Sri Lanka has ever produced as Jaya Surya. Okay, we move on to the ninth sentence, which is Ravi said to me, I told you not to trust him. So the instruction is given as Ravi reminded me that he told me not to trust him. He told me not to trust him. He told me not to trust him. Okay. So the last question. Tonight his mother is going to check if he completes his homework. So it is tonight that his mother is going to check if he completes his homework. Okay. So here we can come to the end of this transformation. Again, I prepared some more exercises of transformation. So let's practice this. no other gas is as light as hydrogen. So we can simply say it like hydrogen is lightest gas. Okay, this is as simple as and full stop. Second one, a famous I just pronounced it as our famous players like Mani and Sushant took part in the match. Such famous. So we have to start the sentence with such famous. So such famous players Mani and Sushant took part in the match. Third number, crossing the railway line to get to the platform is dangerous. So it is dangerous. Is is dangerous. It is dangerous to get to the platform by crossing the railway line. Okay. Fourth, now that Ronak has gone, things are not the same. Since Ronak has gone, things are not the same. Okay. She tried her level best to finish the work on time but failed. So even though in these type of sentences we use even though. Even she tried her level best to finish the work on time, comma, she failed. Sixth, you will succeed. Full stop. You must work hard. Unless you work hard. Let me write this. Unless you work hard, you will you will not sometimes I write nice, but this today I just don't feel like writing. I think just omit it, but please try to understand. 7. He won the match, so I congratulated him. I congratulated him on winning the match. 8. I was not sure if it was you. So, guys, if you are practicing, then do write for yourself, and then look into the answers. That is going to groom your grammar skills. So, I was not sure if it was you. I was doubtful if it was you. 9th number, the businessman has enemies, but he has a bodyguard to protect him. Although the businessman has enemies, he has a bodyguard to protect him. Okay, I'll repeat it. Although the businessman has enemies, he has a bodyguard to protect him. 10th number and the last. Tagore was a great poet and a writer. Not only was Tagore a great poet, but also a writer. We'll say, not only was Tagore a great poet, but also a writer. And with this, we come to the end of the second exercise of the transformation, and we'll go to preposition. I just prepared some around 7 preposition. Okay, so let's see. Irritated, dash being kept waiting, Amit walked out of the shop. What do you think, guys? Irritated at. We get irritated at something. Okay, there is no point being irritated. Dash a small child. So if for the many of you who will think it will be at, it's wrong, because we get irritated at something and we get irritated with someone. Okay, when we talk about person, it is with, and if it's something else, it is at. So irritated means there is no point being irritated with a small child. Third, the bank clerk was so occupied dash his work that he did not notice the 2 gangsters walking in. So you are occupied in your work. So the bank clerk was so occupied in his work that he did not notice the 2 gangsters walking in. Fourth, the seat beside Lata was occupied by a beard wearing glasses. So keep these things in mind, when to use by, when to use with irritated, when to use at with irritated, and you're sure to go good. Anamika has always been good dash numbers. So in the previous video, if you have seen the previous video, there was one question like this. So you are good at something. So she is good at numbers. You are good at maths. Being good dash others does not require much effort. So, and if you are thinking it is 2, you are correct. So it will be 2. Being good to others does not require much effort. The company came dash heavy attack for compromising on the quality of its product. So the company came under the heavy attack, under heavy attack for compromising on the quality of its product. So it would be under. So keep revising and keep understanding. So with this, we come to the end of this video. So guys, if you like my videos, do subscribe, share, and that's it, guys.